Alright, Slaughter To Prevail with Viking. Got kind of a love-hate relationship with these guys, so let's check it out. Baba Yaga was great. Probably one of my favorite singles of that year. Okay. Cool intro. Love the drums. Sick vocal effect. I also just love it when metal bands use their own language. Like, I just think it comes across better. Hell yeah. Nice transition. Hell yeah. Great chug. I love that little, like, effect in the beginning, too. Never had a problem with the vocals in this band. This is great. These guys are a great singles band. I'm just waiting for that, like, amazing album. This little chugger here. That was a big crowd. Nice little cymbal. There it is. And there's that effect I was talking about. Oh, back into this. Nice. Great pacing, good dynamics on here. Yeah, these guys know how to write a single. Oh, that's cute. They seem like cool dudes, too. Like, I know I was kind of hard on their last album, but that doesn't mean I don't think they're talented or cool. Got me bobbing my head. They know how to build around the groove, too. You can still hear it. Like, people like to say that it's not there, but as somebody who grew up in, like, the 2000s boon of nu metal, there's a ton of nu metal influence on Slaughter To Prevail. This whole melodic section is very kind of like Chimera, Slipknot. I love these down sections with just the drums and vocals. Hell yeah. That's hype. Oh, the China. Cracking out the China. I know I said I'm kind of like done with having to have breakdowns in every song, but that doesn't mean a good one can't still get me. Oh yeah, ended on that pingy snare tone. Gotta love that. Then just over and out too. No outro, no credits, nothing. That was great. Slaughter To Prevail with Viking, and turning to my 3 scales. In terms of enjoyability, I mean, on first watch, that's already like at least a 9. I could see that elevating again. Like I said, I didn't like that last album really as a whole, but Baba Yaga was an amazing single, and I think this is another really top tier single for them. Really well written, and I'll get into all that with musicianships, but just in general, I think it got me wrapped up in it. I was banging my head, I was smiling, I was laughing, having a great time. And that's what you want from music like this. So hard to criticize that element. I think that's something they've always been good at. In terms of musicianship, this is something I tend to be up and down with them on. But I think this was a very, again, well-written song. Pacing was awesome. Got some great dynamics, that got some good transitions. You got those quiet sections with just the drums and the ominous vocals with the effects on them, and then you've got the big pounding, chugging sections. You got the big grooves, you got the breakdown. Like, all of it kind of comes together. Not a lot of like complex playing. I've still said with this band, I'd like to see a little bit more from the guitars. I did think there was some personality here with the little kind of like kind of straight. I associate that with like Rage Against the Machine or something, with the like kind of sliding guitar sound. So there are little bits and pieces, but I'd love to hear just like a little bit more complexity in some of that stuff. But overall, though, I think for musicianship for this one, at least from like a songwriting standpoint, give us like an 8.5 or a 9, or, you know, like a B plus probably. And then in terms of innovation, I think for them it's kind of different. Playing with some different ideas here, playing with some different textures. It stands out from the rest of their catalog, which is something I always look at too. And honestly, I think it stands out in the year, which is hard because I listen to a shit ton of music, y'all. Like, in order on the main channel, if you haven't been on the main channel, you know, at least twice a week, I'm dropping big tier list videos. A lot of times I'm dropping lists, and that requires a lot of listening of both old and new albums. And so it can be hard for songs to like stand out for me. It's a blessing and a curse in that I listen to so much that so much starts to run together and become kind of boring for me. But this is a single I could see kind of lingering with me, not only for the rest of the day, but like maybe later on, just like Baba Yaga did. So give them a solid B for that. I can't really go quite into like the A range for that, just because, you know, it's not like the most original thing out there. I try to save that for things that like Psy and Imperial Triumph and things like that, bands like that are doing. So I think averaging that all out, though, looking at a solid B plus, like a really strong B plus for this song. Really good, enjoyed it, interested to hear what more material from them is going to sound like. As always, let me know down in the comments, what did you think of this song on the 3 scales, and otherwise, what other singles did you absolutely love so far this year? And then check out this playlist on the main channel for a lot more like deathcore related videos. But that'll do it for now. Flight of Icarus signing off. I will see you in the trenches.